to my channel and welcome to my final video of 2016. Today's look is this metallic ombre winged liner, and I think it's pretty perfect for the holiday party season that we're in right now. So if you'd like to see how to achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Okay. I'm firstly going to start by prepping my eyelids, and I'm going to use concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Naturally radiant concealer, in fact. This is the shade medium. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop that underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to buff that out with this Zoeva concealer buffer brush. And I'm going to buff it onto the top of my eyelids as well. And that's just going to give me a little bit of coverage so that I can start my eye makeup. Don't worry about the colour difference, we will make up for that once I've got foundation on. And I'm just setting all of that in place with the NARS Light Reflecting Loose Setting Powder. I'm pretty sure it's called, and as much as I would love to hold the tub up for you, it's a little messy right now. Powder's gone everywhere. I am going to use the Anastasia Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette for this look. And I'm going to start with the shade Burnt Orange, which is this one right here. And I'm going to start by applying that in my crease, and wow, this is pigmented. This brush, by the way, is a Zoeva 228 Luxe crease brush. Keep on blending. And I'm just going to bring that a little bit onto the eyelid as well. This combination of eyeshadow with the setting powder works really well and makes it very easy to blend. But if you're struggling to blend, just get a little bit more powder on your brush, on a clean brush, and just blend out the edges that way, and it'll be much easier for you. I'm going to use a smaller brush. This is a Zoeva Petite Eye Blender number 223, and I'm going to blend that same shade underneath my eyes. I'm now going to grab a little of the Tempera shade, and I'm just going to sit that in the center of my lid. And I'm just going to blend that a little bit. Now for the fun part, I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath Labs Bronze 005 pigment and also the Gold 001 pigment, and with these I'm going to be creating an ombre winged liner. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm first of all going to turn these into a liquid liner using the mixing liquid that comes in the package. Now I'm going to start the wing liner. Oh yeah. I'm now going to do the wing, and I'm using a Zoeva 317 wing liner brush. And I've decided to freehand today. I'm now going to thicken up the bronze part. I'm bringing that all the way into the inner corner of my eye. I'm now going to use the Silver 005 pigment, again mixed in with the, what's that stuff called again? Mixing liquid? Yeah. Mixed with the mixing liquid. Like that. I'm going to apply that as the bottom highlight. I'm now going to take just a black eyeliner. This is the Kylie black eyeliner. And I'm just going to run that up on the inner waterline. Back to the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take this dark brown shade here. And I'm just going to blend that to the outer and center of the bottom part of my eye. This is a Zoeva 237 Detail Shader brush. And I'm just going to blend that out with that original burnt orange shade, still on this brush. You know what, I'm also going to put that black liner on the lower waterline of my eyes as well. clearly I am just winging it today. I'm going to do my lashes before I move on to the base, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I heard that this was voted the #1 mascara in the world this year. I mean, damn, that does create long lashes. Gonna be honest, I don't know who named it the #1 mascara in the world, but the fact that anyone has named it #1 mascara in the world means it must be damn good. I'm also going to apply the Mecca Cosmetica Enhancing False Lashes. Look at me getting into the full sets this year. Kind of proud of myself. To make them easy to apply, a really great trick is to actually cut them into thirds. So that's what I'm going to do today. Also, if you find that your false lashes when you're using a full set fall off or start peeling off before the end of the night, this is also a really handy way to make them last longer than just what a full set normal band would. Then you can put glue on them as normal and then apply them just like you would individual false lashes. And eyes are now done. Yeah, eyes are done. This whole time I have had some facial oil stewing on my skin. Honestly, I've had so many interruptions filming this that it's basically absorbed. So I'm just going to go straight on with primer, and I'm going to use Benefit's Professional Primer. And I'm just going to rub that on, and I only apply this in my T-zone because that's really the only kind of places that I can see my pores, I think. And it's pretty easy just to rub in with your fingers too. You can literally see a difference immediately as soon as I apply this. It's amazing. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Makeup Store Sculpt Excellence in the shades Cinnamon and Corn, which I'm going to mix together to get my perfect shade. Last time I used this, I used a lot, and this time I'm not going to do the same. I'm just going to apply a little bit of it. I'm going to blend it with the Zoeva Defined Buffer Brush. Oh, that's actually a pretty good colour. Just obviously be really careful when going around the eye area. And for a little bit more of a dewy look, I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation over the top of this. I'm now going to use the Marc Jacobs Beauty Remarkable Concealer underneath my eyes. Just in that kind of like V shape. A little bit on my chin. A little bit down my nose. And just a tiny bit on the forehead to even out the colour. And I'm just pushing out into the skin with a damp beauty blender. Probably should be using my small one for this area, but YOLO. I'm going to bronze up my cheeks a little bit with the base Skin Illuminator. This is the matte bronze version. I'm going to be using this MAC Oval 6 brush. This is my favourite brush, or one of two favourite brushes, to apply liquid bronzer. And I start by applying it in those kind of contour areas and then building it up onto my cheeks where I would usually put a bronzer. And I'm bringing that around my temple, a little bit onto my forehead. And then I'm going to actually contour using the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit. I think I'm going to take this shade here. Same brush, and I'm just going to apply that in the contours of my cheeks. And for a touch more bronze, because I totally needed more, I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. This is actually so good because it not only bronzes my cheeks a little bit more, but it also sets those cream products in place. I'm going to highlight with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sun Dipped, and I'm going to use a mixture between Summer and Moonstone. You can see these ones are getting a bit of a workout at this point. I'm now going to set everything in place with the MAC Fix Plus. If you're more of a powder girl, now's your time. For lips, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk. Just to the center of my lip, I'm going to add the Mecca Cosmetica Nude Lip Deluscious. Adding that little bit of balm just makes the lips look a little bit fuller and a little bit healthier. And this is the finished makeup look. This will be my final video for 2016. How crazy is that? This year has just absolutely flown by. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for your love and support this year. It has been a fabulous year. I've enjoyed 2016 so much. I know that heaps of people have said it was a really bad year, and I can see why in some ways, but for me it's been an amazing year, so thank you to all of you who have been a part of it. I hope you all have safe and happy holidays, Merry Christmas if that is what you celebrate, Happy New Year, and I will see you fresh and revived and all that good stuff in 2017.